This segment is sponsored by Stone Springs Hospital. The holidays are a joyous time for many, filled with family, friends, and gatherings. But for others, this time and all the activity that comes along with it can bring on stressors, especially for those dealing with mental health challenges. We spoke with a licensed professional counselor at Stone Springs Hospital in Dulles, Virginia, to learn about practical strategies and resources to help manage the stress during this time of year. Take a look. Cheryl, thank you for speaking with us. It's the holiday season, so it means joy for a lot of people, but for others, there can be triggers or stressors. Can you share more about those mental health challenges and also how we can support them?
I firmly believe that mental health care is health care. So, the stressors that we may experience, our individuals have difficulty managing their emotions. There could be, ambient triggers that are going on. The idea of what somebody's thinking about, thinking of them, or, maybe difficult memories from previous holiday events. It's very important that the family members practice some mindfulness as well to understand, if the individual doesn't want to come or it declines initially, let that be okay. Normalize the experience of choosing not to participate. This allows the individual some autonomy. Also, when we're, giving notice, helping the individual develop pretty much an exit plan on how's this going to end, or what can I expect. Frequently, we have individuals experience some overstimulation, and they may need a quiet place. They just may need to check out for a few minutes, making that okay.
What other coping strategies do you recommend for people who might have elevated levels of anxiety or depression during this time?
Please breathe. As long as you can breathe, everything is okay. If you can't breathe, there's a whole other set of problems to worry about. But practice some deep breathing, taking a few moments, developing that cope-ahead plan. Maybe I'm going to go, but I'm only going to stay this short amount of time. There are, grounding techniques that we could use. But as we breathe, my favorite deep breathing strategy is inhale through your nose, maybe for the count of 4. Exhale through your mouth for 6.
What tips do you have for ways that we can check in on our friends or our family and their mental wellness at this time without making them feel uncomfortable or pressured in any way?
Just making the option available. If you need me, I'm here. Let me know if I can help. Hey, glad you made it, glad you're feeling okay. Make sure you have my number in case, so giving them the option, letting them know the door is open, and we have to make sure we're not operating with judgment or expectations.
Wonderful. What about resources here at Stone Springs?
Generally, if someone is suffering a mental health crisis, we would bring them in through the emergency room just to make sure they are medically cleared first, and then that'll give us an opportunity to determine what level of care is needed. If a person is brought up to our inpatient unit, which is quite lovely, we have 24-hour staff. The food is really good, is what I understand. But we have activity therapists and wellness educators, in addition to social workers and qualified medical staff on hand. They will get to see a psychiatrist every day, so that's lovely. If that's not the level of care that's needed, but there is still at-risk behavior, or maybe they've gone through that process and they need ongoing structure, we offer a partial hospitalization program, which is 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, from about 9 to 3. Clients are pretty much on their own for lunch, but we have ample space to congregate and hang out. We have snacks. Also, we have snacks.
Okay. Snacks are great. Cheryl, thank you so much for speaking with us and helping to raise awareness that the holidays are joyous, but they can also be really stressful for a lot of people too.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here.
If you have a mental health emergency, go to the ER or text 988. For more information about Stone Springs Hospital Center's inpatient mental health unit or its partial hospitalization program, visit stonespringshospital.com or call 571-349-4054.